Polluted Thoughts Podcast, real talk with real people. I'm your host, Colin Garrett. And we're live, boys. PTP number 74. And we're here with the one and only Fuego and Nas.
Yes,
Nasih the God. You guys have been doing big things lately.
Yeah, bro.
I kind of held my tongue until we started the podcast. We've been chilling for like an hour, but
True.
Like, you guys just did a pretty big show down the street in a very small park. I was like, you pulled off something pretty cool in a very small, like, area. Not even, like, just small, but, like, unknown. I feel like there's never shit going on when you guys did that.
Yeah.
What, like, inspired you guys to do that shit?
Got pulled on board. Honestly, like, I can't even say we pulled it off, because...
You know, and it was crazy because it was just him, like, they hit him up. And I guess he was talking to one of the guys that were help running that thing.
Oh,
and
someone
like,
else organized it.
Yeah. So, and the guy was like, "Yo, do you have Fuego's like info, bro? I'm trying to get him here too." So I'm like, even though we did that, I love that we're getting recognition. Like, people just like.
Well, because it ended up being a whole Rebel Studio thing. It was like Rebel Studio is presenting the music that's at the event, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is pretty cool.
Which is dope. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you know, too, like, people tend to look at us as, like, a duo, at least locally. So, when there's an opportunity that comes, it's, like, not just for me. They're looking for Fuego to pull up, too. Like, so, it was dope just to be a part of it. It was, like, a community event. So, like, they had, like, spray painting.
Yeah, so I saw all the new graffiti over there.
Yeah,
like, all of that without permission.
But,
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like, some guy in the building tried to stop a guy from painting. And then he looked around and noticed everybody else was painting. He was like, all right, whatever, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So it was cool, though. Like, I mean, it could have been more marketed. I feel like we needed kids there. Like, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see, like, young folks out there. Yeah. But it was dope. It was fire.
Maybe not for the performance.
Yeah,
not for the performance. That's facts. They had to come for the spray painting and then leave once Fuego and I got the mics. Because we were not PG.
At all.
It wasn't PG-13. It was past R. I don't even
know. It's like RM.
I thought it was like, there's been a lot of graffiti and murals throughout all Fitchburg recently, like, all added in. And in my mind, I was like, oh, really cool of the city to let them do that shit and like really spruce it.
Well, some of them got, like, so some of the big ones that you've seen recently are probably, like, commissioned by a brand that, like...
That's what I assumed that this was.
These are all the same guys.
That's what I liked about it. That's what I like about it now, that I know what it is. Because they all tagged everything, too, and I drove by, I saw everything's, like, tagged a little bit differently, so they're all done by a couple different people.
Yeah, it's fire. It's, like, we got there, and there was a guy who got there at the same time as we did, and we finished performing as everybody's going home, and he's still painting. So, like, that was something cool. Like, he was just enjoying it over there.
Yeah. What's the name of the park?
Emil Goguen Park or something.
Okay. It's right outside of the that Alframi, or what is it?
It's right outside of the bowling place.
Yeah.
The
I
old
did want to
place.
plug that place. There's like a community center over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, they
on
have
the corner.
like studio. Yeah, on the corner they have studios. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have
so
all
like
equipment. So
they're trying their best to like help people between like just young ages, like growing up for a safe environment.
Give them access.
That's cool.
So
I didn't know that's what that was. I assumed it was like some sort of like.
They got digital equipment and like actual like arting.
They got nice PCs.
I thought it was like an STD and like planned pregnancy. Planned pregnancy. That's what the name of the.
I ain't go cap. I did go to the bathroom. I saw the condoms. And I was like, this is wild. I'm not going.
They got everything there.
I was like, I mean, to be safe, but I mean, like, I was like, this.
I shot a music video over in that park.
Word.
In that bowling area. It's a cool spot.
Yeah,
especially at nighttime, it looks very cool.
It does. It's not, like, especially with the graffiti now and there too.
Yeah, so
I know that shit would be fire.
Pops.
Yeah, it does pop. They even went all the way down past like the Cumbies down like on the right. There was like a side of the building that was like tagged too. That was nice. I just got back from Brooklyn. Well, I stayed in Manhattan, but I was there while you guys. That's why I couldn't make the show. It was because I was in New York.
He was trying to find bro was trying to find ice spice.
What's going on out there? Trying to find ice spice.
I was not searching for ice spice. No. Me and my boy Mario. He's a who should be locked in the closet for the fourth quarter of an NBA Finals basketball game with no basketballs. Okay? Now let me tell you, Stephen A. talking about Mario Chalmers. That's like my favorite Stephen A. clip. No, my boy Mario Iaquinta. He's like my co-host for all the UFC streams and stuff like that. But he's from New York. Not him personally, but like his whole family. His dad's from New York. His whole dad's family is like deep from New York. So he's. I know his dad lived in Queens at the end of his time, but I think they were from like outside of the city, and then like spent a lot of their time in the city. Could be wrong, but he's a New York everything. Like, yeah, he's a Yanks fan, he's a Jets fan, he's a Knicks fan. You know, like all the worst ones. And so,
I mean, the Knicks is going crazy though.
Yeah, they are.
Jalen Brunson. Yeah, let me rephrase that. Jalen Brunson's going crazy.
They got a good supporting cast too. They're and they don't have Julius Randle, which is like a little scary to think about, like that they're doing as well as they are without Julius Randle for majority of the season.
For real,
because Jalen Brunson's been carrying. He's
been on a tear.
But they also have DiVincenzo, they have OG, they have Hart. Hart dropped a triple double in the playoffs. And they got Hartenstein. They got Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, they got a good team over there. It's just I feel like they just rely too much on Jalen, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, bro, it's just sickening.
But my uncle owns a bar in Queens. Mm-hmm. It's called the Mad Donkey, and you just go there and we have a good time. And my uncle, I say, if we ever want to go to New York, I'll take you guys there.
Let's do it.
I'm down.
But we also bought tickets to a Yankees game. Like we wanted just to go. We went to a Celtics Knicks game last year, and we went to New York, and we were having a great time. And then we wanted to go back, but we wanted to go no plans. You know what I mean? Like we went for like a day, did that, left. You know what I mean? Like, or whatever. So like we wanted to go and like experience New York, but like have kind of like no straight plan. Just figure it out as we go and like explore a little bit. Yeah. So. We didn't do that. It was a good time.
They was on the block eating glissies and all.
But yeah, we went to dude. We went to fucking
as New York as possible.
Bro, fucking New York is crazy. New York is crazy because we stayed in Manhattan, which is like the city. It's like Times Square and everything like that. And my uncle lives in Queens, which is like across the bridge. Yep. It's like it's a different area, but it's still New York.
I used to live in New York. I don't remember which part. All I remember is I learned how to fight in New York.
Were you a kid?
I was a kid. Yeah. I was young. I had to learn how to fight in New York. They just been moving wild over there, bro.
I was just telling my uncle.
Even the kids.
I was shocked I didn't get, because we had a little too many to drink when me and my boy went to.
As you should.
Yeah, as we're gonna if we go to New York,
I think that it
is like, exactly. Warranted. As you should. Yeah, exactly. Very warranted.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We went to a Yanks game. We spent the whole we started off drinking during the day. Went to a Yankees game. Went to the Yankees bar afterward. Which I'm shocked Yankees fans are as nice as they were to me. I wore a Sox hat.
I was about to say.
They didn't say.
They didn't want the smoke.
Not that they didn't want the smoke. They were like, I guess almost like, you're not worth the smoke.
Yeah, you suck.
Not even you suck. Right now. Dude, we're pretty good.
Are we right now?
Yeah. We're 2 games back from the Yankees.
Okay.
And we're supposed to be ass. And we're so we're really good in terms of what was expected. But anyways, they were just respectful as fuck. They were like, we don't really care. We're not playing the Red Sox, so what do we give a fuck?
True.
You're just kind of an asshole for wearing it, but whatever.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for real.
And I was I was being respectful, and they were reciprocating. They told us where to go after the game, whole 9 yards, whatever. We had way too many drinks. We went to we went to the Yankees bar that everyone goes to after the game that's our age.
Yeah.
And then met some people there, and we Ubered. It was a dude and his girlfriend we met there, and I was like, all right, fuck it, we're going to my uncle's bar in Queens, and Ubered us from the Bronx to Queens while I'm staying in Manhattan. So we went to the bar, drank a little more there. I didn't realize how drunk they were, so I had to get them an Uber back to where they had to go. Yeah. It was get them out of there kind of thing. They were wicked nice. But they were just they could drink. The boys was having fun. Yeah.
The boys was having fun.
And then afterwards, so this is the point that I was trying to get to, is I'm surprised I didn't get into a fight because I don't recollect this happening, but me and my boy got in an argument. We were drunk and getting heated about something, and then fucking we're bitching at each other on the street or whatever, and then these 3 dudes all start laughing. and they're like laughing behind us, and like I can't really tell what they're what they're laughing about. Like they're even, but like apparently I was like, "The fuck are you laughing at?" And then they didn't say anything, and then I like apparently I swear to God I don't remember any of this. He was like, I said it again. It was like, "What the fuck are you laughing at?" And no one said anything. And I was like, yeah, that's what I fucking thought. And then I just turned around and walked away. And like me and my boy, it was in the middle of Manhattan at like 4:35.
Denzel Washington?
Wow.
And yeah, I was.
Confidence is off the charts.
I was told this
off
yesterday.
The leg.
Yeah, no, I was told this yesterday. So I'm surprised I didn't get into a fight.
What the fuck are you laughing at?
No, yeah, I got tight.
Because that's Henny for me.
They were definitely laughing at me and my boy being two white boys, like bitching, arguing in the street, like fucking. Up, so. Yeah, they did. I was shocked about it.
Nigga, that's way off the Henny, boy.
I'm shocked about it when I heard about it.
I'm surprised you didn't get into a fight either. That's crazy.
The fuck is you laughing at in New York?
Yeah. Well, there's a thing in New York where it's like,
what? Are you in Albany?
Asks again.
I know. Yeah. I'm not very aggressive.
I probably wouldn't say anything.
Drunk. I'm very like the lovey, like, you know what I mean, like chill, like like chill might not be a good word. I'm like all over the place, you know what I mean? Like I'm just be like, yeah, I fucking love these guys, you know what I mean? I'm like trying to make friends with everyone. I'm just like that, but I don't know. I'm a fighter. Like, you know.
At heart, boy, you gotta be. This one's tough.
But that's New York is just like
big dogs.
There's a unsaid like written rule about New York where it's like if you like stand your, they don't know I'm not from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my boy was like, these people from like knowing that you're not from. It's like, how do they know I'm not from New York?
Fact.
You know, like fucking. I think that once you stand your ground, especially in New York too, like almost like the fuck off, like go fuck yourself kind of like attitude. A lot of people are like, all right, you know what I mean? Unless someone's like really looking to beat someone's ass, then they're not gonna take that very kindly.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, if like you just tell someone to fuck off, usually it's like, all right. Kind of know what New York is. In my opinion, I don't live there. I'm not from New York, so I could be told otherwise. But that's the vibe that I've gotten when I've gone there the couple times I've gone. Especially with my uncle too. Like he's not from New York, but he's lived there for 20 years, so he is kind of. And he just walks around with like, go fuck yourself. Like, go fuck off.
I feel like if you just approach anything in life with that type of confidence, not that type of fuck off shit, but like just that confidence, stand your ground, you're gonna get a good outcome.
Well, that's like not what we present. That is definitely not how my uncle like presents himself. No. But like when things get that way, you know what I mean? Because you walk around, I want to take you guys there because that'd be cool. And we walk around, it's literally like in his neighborhood. The story, it's like Patty, hey! And he's like, hey,
I'm not that type of
what's
dude,
up?
bro.
And like just sees everybody in the neighborhood, knows everybody type shit.
I'm scrapping. That moment, if I heard niggas if I'm off the Henny and I hear these niggas laughing, I'm gonna say, who the fuck is you laughing at? And nobody answers me, I'm walking up. I'm like, cause I want to hear what the hell you was laughing at. Tell me what's funny.
Well, honestly, like
I'm scrap ready.
I never want to fight anybody.
I don't want to fight, but like,
well, that sounds like you want to fight, Fuego. I mean, no one says anything, and you're still trying to inquire.
But that's off the Henny, though. I'm scrapping.
I'm scrapping. I don't want to fight, but I'm scrapping.
Like off the Henny, I'm a different person, bro. You feel me?
No,
I'm a whole different person.
I get.
That's when FuegoREDD come out.
It's funny because it's usually my boy Mario who gets fucking mad aggressive when we're drunk. Like, he's literally almost gotten us into 2-3 different fights over the past year. Just like him, like us being drunk. And like, we were at the Harp, the bar right across from the TD Garden.
No.
So there's like right when you walk out.
I feel like I've been in there though.
When you like, that like, whole like, the pizza, halftime pizza's right over there. Yeah, like that whole strip right across from the Garden. It's like right over there to the right past halftime. But anyways, it's like where people usually go after a Celtics or a Bruins game or something like that.
Go the fuck home.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I've only been over there like in that TD area maybe once or twice.
Oh, really?
Only time I really remember is this the last time I went and I saw Travis Scott in December, bro.
Oh, yeah. That's lit.
And I'm mad because somebody told me the album was trash. So when I went to the concert, I was pissed. I didn't know the words because these songs were bangers.
Yes, the whole album's gas.
Yeah, I listened to the album literally that same night.
Probably a top 10 album from my album.
Bro. And I was like, what?
It's so good.
Bro played Fiend 12 times back to back.
That's crazy.
We was in that bitch. And like he had the flames around the center. Yeah. So every time it would say Fiend, it would go off.
Wow.
Boy, we was in that bitch sweating. Everybody was jumping. Bro, one guy had his shirt off, like, in the beginning. I
took my shirt off at Travis.
The lights turned on, everybody has their shirt off.
You have to.
It's hot.
The second song goes on, the lights go back up, everybody in that bitch is naked. Everybody's shirtless, swinging shirts around.
Oh, you're not butt naked.
Hey, yo. Hey.
Well, you said naked. You said naked.
Yeah, I guess, naked. Yeah. Bro, niggas is in there
that's
tweaking.
A wild show. Everybody's butt ass.
Yeah, like the lights shut off and then turn back on. Everyone's butt ass naked.
I was like, confused. I was scared. I'd be like, what is this?
Zap their clothes off.
He's like, all right. I want to see y'all niggas get buck wild. No, that's crazy. But no, Travis, I just saw Travis in in December, and that shit was fire, bro.
I saw him in
but I haven't been around that TD.
Astro World.
Mm-hmm.
Same time, December.
The closest I got to Astro World was when Fortnite had that event for Travis Scott.
You were in there, though.
I was in that, man.
But I was in that.
I went in that bitch twice.
But yeah, no, my boy's usually the one. My boy Mario's usually the aggressor.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know how you guys feel off the liquor, but I'm usually like not trying to get physical with people. Nah. Unless shit goes down.
It's just.
I mean, if I'm on liquor, I'm usually with my people. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like out in public.
Yeah, but out in public, I'm also like, I'm responsible for my people.
Yeah.
So like, I'm preparing myself for a potential situation, and I'm like, if there is a potential situation, I know I'm stepping out.
Yeah, okay, that's how I can feel. But I don't want that.
I don't want it.
I'm completely opposite of that.
See, my boy just like it's always like he just starts talking shit to people, and then like shit goes south. Shit. Yeah, well, it's like the Harp. We went over there after Celtics Knicks game. And we went over. It was like me, him, and my boy Adam. And then we walk in. Everyone's wearing Bills. Like, all Bills shit. And they got the Bills game on every TV.
What is this place?
And I was like, exactly what I said. Literally, I walked in and was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what's going on? So, like, we went, got a drink. We're, like, going through. We're, like, literally surfing through Knicks fans and Bills fans. Like, you can't. It was almost like you couldn't find a Celtic or a Boston guy in there. Then we like find like a standing table and we're watching the game, and like in front of us is like a whole landscape of Bills fans watching the game like intently. And we're sitting there and like my boy Mario and I I'm just like chirping, just like talking like little shit. I'm not going too crazy. Yeah. And honestly, this one I guess he didn't instigate as badly. But we were like just talking shit and like just because everyone's in the like, oh boo, whenever like anything good happened for them. And then we were like, fuck it. My boy was like, I'm going to ride on the Broncos. He's like, I'm going to put up $50 on them right now. He's like, I'm going to put $25 on them right now. And then he accidentally put $50 on them while I bet it. And we're like, oh, shit. So now it got real. So now we're, like, really cheering. I guess we weren't as talking shit as much as we were just cheering for the opposition,
Yeah.
And some guy comes up behind my boy and, like, bumps him. And, like, starts talking shit to him. And, like, we hadn't, like, acknowledged this guy. He was, like, standing in the back by himself the whole time.
Crazy.
And then, and, like, my boy Mario, like, then he got aggressive. He got aggressive, and my boy got up, like, in his face, was talking shit. Yeah. And, like, this guy's wife, like, pushed my boy Mario, or something like that. And my boy Mario, like, he'll do the, like, oh, you see this? And, like, did like that. And then we without like a need or necessary need from the security or anything or anyone who worked there, we just walked away and kind of like went back to watching the game. Then they go to hit the game-winning field goal, and
that's when he missed, right?
He misses the field goal.
Bro.
He misses it. A flag goes. So hold on, he misses it, and the guy from the back comes running and like bumps my boy Mario like hard, and he's like, yeah. Like getting up in his face about it, right? And then my boy Mario, it was the funniest part. He's gonna be tight that I probably told this on the podcast. Now that I think about it, but it was such a good story. It's so good because like his immediate response was like, "Let's go outside then. Let's go outside then. Let's go outside, huh? Let's go outside. Let's go outside then." He's like the guy was way taller than him. And he's like walking like, "Let's go outside, huh?" Walking him back, right? And like. Security's not walking over and getting involved, and I look up at the TV screen. My boy's like pulling, he's like, "Yo, look!" And we look up, and there's a flag on the play because they jumped off sides.
Got him.
Or they had 12 men on the field, something stupid, and it was on Hamlin. They got the flag.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got him.
And So then I'm running over, and now I'm like talking shit to this guy, being like, "Look at the fucking screen, you dumbass!
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You talking all this shit? Look at the fucking screen." And security's like, "All right, you guys good? Like, what's going on?" We're like, "Nah, we're good, whatever." And then we sit there, and like, he's like, he's like, actually, that's not what was the guy said. Actually, he was like, "You're out of here." And he's like, "Grab my boy Mario." I was like, "No, he's good, we're good." And he was like, "You gonna handle it?" I was like, "Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna handle my boy. We're good." I gotta pull him away. We walk away. And then they re-kick the field goal, and fucking Broncos win. Game-winning field goal. And we don't even say a single word, I swear to God. We all just go. And then,
it's quiet in here, ain't it?
Yeah. And then for our own safety is what my idea of it was. Security's like, "All right, let's go." Yeah. And like walked us out. Wow. And then we took like a video of us like walking out of the thing being like, "Fucking losers." Like, yeah, but usually I feel like I'm not the aggressor.
For teams that you're not even a fan of.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was more of the principle, right?
Course.
It was more a principle where it's like you show up to a Boston bar and it was all Bills fans.
Fact.
And like, not only, the thing that pissed me off was that the harp was so, like, rightfully so, I guess, for financial reasons, they're supporting what's going on because they're going to keep the drinks flowing, right. And, you know, they're going to spend all their money there and go see the Bills game there or whatever. But I'm talking when they scored, it's like like they're playing like the Bruins goal song when the Bills are scoring from the DJ who's fucking paid by the harp. And I was like, what is going on here? So we had to do that. Ended up getting kicked out for it, but my boy won a live bet. That was dope.
That is dope. That's a hell of a story too.
For real.
It is.
Hopefully he gives you a pass for telling that.
Because that shit was
I hope so.
I love every bit of that bitch.
I hope so.
Let's see.
Back to, you guys is shit. Less about me.
Damn, I forgot about that.
You guys just dropped an EP, a little 2-song EP.
Yo.
Detour.
Detour.
What kind of sparked the inspiration for you guys to put that thing out? Because obviously, as you said, you're like a known duo in the area, even putting out singles and this and that, making features with us and everything. But like to really like cement the EP, another one at least.
Yeah.
What sparked the inspiration for it?
You go first, bro.
So, Detour was like something that happened like just like that. Literally, we had no hesitation for like a year and a half, bro. So, and every time I was like, "Yo, let's drop it," he's like, "Nah, that ain't it. That's not it." Which I could understand why, but we had no hesitation for a minute, and I dropped my single, Safe House featuring Bro, which was early March, February, March-ish, right? Mm-hmm. And after that, we kind of kicked into gear. Like, it was like every single time we've been to the studio, except this last time, we've made a song. Whether it was last minute thing, first thing we walked into the studio, we made a song, and it was beautiful, bro. A few of those songs are like Glide on the Detour EP.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving
stayed over.
He had just landed the day before. He landed the day before we went to the studio. Canada. Bro, he be out here.
Yeah.
He came back from Canada. He picked me up. He's like, "You trying to stay tonight?" I was like, "Yo." Took off.
Where's the studio again? Webster?
In Dudley.
Yeah. That's actually where my producer's from.
Yeah. That's fire.
We should have him link up. We should all link up there sometime.
For sure.
Shout out Wise Guy. I'll get you hip to some of the shit that we made.
But yeah, like we was just that night we made Kyrie Irving. Yeah, literally we woke up and we're like, woke up.
Damn.
Yeah.
Night
morning breath
type.
Morning breath socks like. Yeah.
Morning breath.
So we went to the studio and we was just looking through because we was getting ready for the show.
Word.
So, and then that Kyrie Irving beat came on the next morning. We was just going through it, and the computer, I guess, was tweaking real quick, and it just threw that beat up. It just threw the beat up, and like we stopped in the tracks. It was like, no, this is it.
Yeah,
this is it. That was off of me, like I said, to wake up, and I've been in this writing spell, so that was a freestyle, bro. So
yeah.
Did you guys plan to make more songs for this event? Was it like I wanted to add new songs and be able to perform them at it, or was it just like a matter of circus? Well, also, I keep forgetting. You're moving away.
Yeah, bro.
So was it more of like we gotta get in some work?
Yeah, let's get the shit in. Like a lot of shit. Like, I mean, we've been working on D because FuegoREDD's debut album.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get an album together.
Fire out.
At least one, maybe EPs, other singles too. Just like have it in the catalog and get it in, because it's obviously going to be so much easier to work now while we're here together than digitally. Like, it's just possible, different energy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's always hard, like, remote working on something that's artistic.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, it's not impossible by any means, because you guys can get a vibe if, like, you have something already, open verse or, send it out. But, like, it always is the best when I feel like everyone's together in the stew or together in, like, a room vibing. And
me and bro, we got, like I tell him all the time, like, I grew up my life without a best friend. And I got a few in the process of me moving to Fitchburg, like him, my homie Don, shout out Don, and just like a few other people. So like, but it's a different connection when it's cool when like you and your friends go to the studio, like your best friends and shit. It's different when you and your brother have a connection of something such in like music or something else. You know what I'm saying? It's just different.
It's very like a particular.
And our vibe is just like the chemistry when it comes to this music shit. So it makes it so much easier. Like I said, like I've been in a spell, but so I can't write shit. I'll be on my own and I'll be like, I don't know what to say. We get to the studio, it's just like energy and inspiration just flying up. The chemistry between me and Bro Pauls is crazy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy. That's okay.
All types of chemistry.
Yeah. Pause.
Bro, I think back on when we did like the podcast with the 5 of us. It started off with like 3 straight pauses. Yo. You were like, yeah, hey yo, pause. Like 3 times out. In the first like 2 minutes.
Yeah, bro.
You can throw those pauses around. I don't be expecting it at all.
Yeah.
I have to think about it and be like, what's
he had to hit me when I was like, no. Usually I'm like, yeah, pause. And I was like, no, it wasn't. I didn't say anything. What?
He just wanted you to.
Yeah.
Oh, no. But, no, when like music is just crazy when you have like somebody else that has the same intention as you do.
I think that goes for anything with like any relationship when you have like already established it and then you guys have something that's so particular that you're both like really invested in.
Yeah.
It's something special.
And like you said, all relationships, like your relationship with your girl, maybe work relationships, business partners, shit like that. So you just need to find somebody that has the same intention as you, ideas as you, and once y'all lock in who you are as a person, then as homies or people as a business partner, like I said, then everything will float, just sail. It kind of make its own raft.
I mean, this is also a chance to like expand Rebel Studios,
bro,
like out to Minnesota and like all
that's
the
a
connections
fact.
You can make out there.
I've been trying. I've been already working trying to find people.
Yeah.
Like I'm hunting.
Well, there's got to be like apps and shit to find artists.
Yeah, and I've been on like I can plug in Vamper, which is pretty cool. It's like
actually, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
My like boy would use that. He's like a bass player.
But for
it's like Tinder, but
literally. Like, it's pretty fire though. Like I met a couple people. I met a couple producers, a couple of vocalists out there, like talented ass people. People going like to Berkeley and shit. Like when are you gonna have access to these people?
Yeah.
Like they be on that shit. You can connect with them for sure.
Actual like real people who know like music.
For sure.
Yeah. That's cool. My boy would use he's just a bass player, not just a bass player. He's a bass player. He's a good one.
Right.
And he's looking for like people to link up with and meet up with.
Yeah.
And then he finally found like he's in a band now. It's pretty good. It's called Permanent Blue.
Nice.
Pretty good. I'll show you that shit.
Word. What type of genre?
Like metal, heavy rock.
Tough.
It's very like indie as well, but not. I'm not sure what they would want me to say about it. You know what I mean? So I don't want to like try to describe it, but to me.
I mean, you'll play it.
It's like a little heavier. I'll look it up in a second. Yeah. We're gonna go to a break real quick. We're half an hour in, so
yes, sir.
We'll go to commercial real quick. Shout out FuegoREDD Painting. Hit up my homie for all your painting needs, interior and exterior. We're gonna take a quick break for a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor today is FuegoREDD Precision Painting. FuegoREDD is a small family-owned painting company that can handle all your painting needs for both interior and exterior projects. No job too big or small, unless you're like a hospital or something. I don't know. They could try it, but it might be too big. Find them on Facebook under FuegoREDD Precision Painting. Quality painting by a quality guy. Call 978-790-2260 to book your free quote today. All right, we're back. But I'll pull up something real quick for theirs. I hope they don't copyright me. But it's like it's exciting yet sad to see you go, Fuego.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I mean, you must be feeling
devastation.
The brunt of it. Yeah.
Devastation.
Yeah. No, it's like. Like I said,
I'm happy for my dog. It's better be an adventure for sure.
Oh yeah.
Come on, grab your friends.
I mean, for you, it must be like.
Give us our bag now. No. Yeah, it's like I said, like a bittersweet moment, like you said. Most of the majority, like, people I rock with in my family are out here, like in Worcester, Fitchburg, Boston, in that area. All my dogs is here. And even though I get to do something I've been dreaming about doing for a minute, it's still like, a little tug on it. But I'm ready for my journey, my beginnings. Like I said, I'm trying to venture off into being a family man. I do want a kid in the future. So I think that's the best option for me. And I just put my trust in God and see if he brings me in. Well, I know he'll bring me where I need to be. So I'm just on the ride, you feel me?
Yeah. Word.
Yeah.
I was going to say earlier when you were talking about it, like, it must be, I've never dealt with a long distance relationship. And I feel like you've been dating your girl for a minute now.
Yeah,
so I feel like that
2
must
years,
be incredibly difficult.
2 years, yeah. So
that's wild. This is that band, though, before I forget.
All right.
This is my boy Smitty.
That's actually, I was about to say, this is fire.
That's my boy Smitty. I think they should have, they're playing May 24th at the Can Tab Underground. It's a release for their single.
Fire.
$15. 3-hour show.
Oh,
they got it's a whole lineup. 40 Lashes, Dayglow Foxes, and then them, Permanent Blue.
Closing it out.
Let me see if I can just find, like, they post TikToks and stuff like that, so they should have something. Oh, here we go, right here. Instagram. But, I mean, I think, I'm not positive, but it might have been found through, it's gonna be that's my boy Smitty. That's their kind of vibe. Yeah.
No, this is fire.
Yeah, it's cool. But they've been, like, in the studios.
Yeah, they've been working.
I don't know where they were working, but it was pretty cool. Like, they had, like, it was all brand new, giant soundboard kind of shit.
To be able to record
all the instruments.
Things.
Yeah. But yeah. It must be, like, is it a rush to try to make music now? That, like, it's what, 13... You said you're leaving the 13th?
Yeah.
10 days?
Yeah.
Shit, bro. It's fucked.
Yeah. But I don't think it's a rush. It's more like seeing what we can do, seeing what we know we have this short amount of time, and see what we could push out from us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said before, me and bro be going crazy in that bitch. So, pause. Let me chill out. Nah, but every time we get in the studio, it's just we make something crazy. You feel me? So it's never a rush and it's never a force, and that's why I love working with bro in Rebel Studios. You feel me?
We also trying to just kick it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just enjoy the last whatever amount of time. Yeah.
Like the music is gonna change. It's not gonna go away. Nor is Fuego going to Minnesota permanently. He doesn't really have a choice. Like, one way or another, he's getting flown out.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be here.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you said, just enjoying it while it's here.
Yeah.
So like we go into the studio, but like we went to the studio like last week?
Yeah, Sunday. I think.
Was it Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't do shit. We was just chilling. Like we had the intentions to do. We kind of started the song, threw a little bit of vocals down, but then afterwards, what the fuck we was doing? We were watching all the playoffs. Like, we was kicking.
Yeah, watching Jalen Brunson break Nick playoff records, boy.
Going crazy.
That is wild. He's just been going.
He's on a tear.
Yeah.
He looked like a pit bull and play like one.
Facts.
He looked like
bro,
a pit bull.
Bro, put me on.
Facts.
Yeah, I saw him play at Villanova back in the day.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I went to 2 years in a row. Me and my uncle went to like March Madness.
Nice.
He's a huge basketball fan. My uncle. So, yeah. We went to, it was like a 4-game schedule. It was Florida State, Vermont, when they had not Scotty Barnes, but like Kevin Bacon and like Jonathan Isaac. I think it was not Kevin Bacon. Fucking what the fuck his name? Something Bacon, K Bacon. I forget his last name. They had one other like stud too. And then Terrence Mann. That's who they had.
Oh, okay.
Who's from Hull.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But and then we saw Murray State played somebody. I forget, not Marquette, but somebody. And they upset them. It was with John Morant. And John Morant dropped triple-double. That like dunk that he had from the tournament where he like put his nuts on the dude's head and like me and my Uncle Sean are in the background of like the video.
That's fire.
I'll see if I can pull it up. But then it was like the main, like the highest seed that was there was Villanova. And it was like DiVincenzo, Brunson, Mikal Bridges. Sick. I think that they were all on the same team. I know it was definitely Brunson, Bridges, and DiVincenzo. I think DiVincenzo was off the bench though. He wasn't really like the next year was the year that he ended up going crazy. Fuck John Morant, first round dunk maybe. Pull it up. I need a Jamie.
I don't know if the call like John Morant.
Yeah, well, Polo G went crazy in that verse.
He did.
Hop out the car. He did wrong. Walk down.
Picture.
I was taking the clothes like
yeah, this video right here. He dropped a triple double in the fucking tournament in the first round.
Beast mode. That boy needs to stay healthy.
Yeah, he does need to stay healthy.
I was so excited to see him come back.
Yeah, and he played like 5 games.
Yeah.
I think literally 5 games.
Yeah.
What is it? I don't know if you ever seen a clip. It's like, I forgot who's coming down. No, it was Memphis. They was coming down the court and Wemby was it was 3.
It was Marquette.
3 Grizzlies. Damn.
Well, when they show it from the other angle, you should be able to see me and my uncle in the back. It was a pretty crazy like coincidence how we ended up getting these seats. Looking at that one, there it was right there. We were wearing a FuegoREDD Shanghai Sharks jersey. There's me right there.
I'm sick.
Me and my uncle. Yeah.
Talk about seats, yo.
For real.
Yo, so this was crazy how we got those seats though, was because we were like 18 rows up. So I think I remember it like perfectly, 18th row. And I don't know how I remember it so well because it was the first time I ever smoked with my uncle. It was like my senior year of high school, and we were driving. He's like, I was gonna wait till you graduate, and it was like April or March Madness, and he was like, but fuck it, let's smoke now. And like we smoked a blunt in the parking lot. I remember being ripped.
Fried.
Yeah, walking in there. And I'm sitting there, and I remember 18th row, right? And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I have a video of myself, like this, eating chicken tenders, being like, I'm so high right now. I just smoked with my uncle. But he goes somewhere, and then he comes back. And like right when he gets back, these guys come up, this guy and his wife, and he's like, hey, like, he's kind of weird, but like, we don't want to be on TV. Like, we don't want our kids to see us. Do you want our tickets? We're 3rd row, 4th row, whatever, behind the band. And we're like, fuck yeah. Excuse me, sorry.
I think that shit that happened to me.
For real.
So he gives it to us. We go down. We realize he gave us the next day's tickets too. So he gave us, because it was like a 2-day event. So like he gave us tickets to the next day too. Same exact seats.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he was definitely cheating on his wife. Because he was like, we don't want our kids, him and the chick with him, who like he said was his wife, was like, we don't want our kids to see us on TV. And I was like, the only like explanation I could think was like they didn't tell their kids they were going to NCAA tournament, and like their kids would be mad about it. But like, why? That's what I'm saying. Like that just doesn't, pieces of the puzzle are adding up. What does add up is that both of y'all are cheating on your spouses, and you don't want to be seen on TV because someone's gonna recognize you.
Kiss cam.
Yeah. That would be OD.
Nah, that's wild.
So yeah, and then that's how we ended up with those seats.
That's wild.
It was dope. And John Morant wouldn't give me a high five.
Fuck John Morant.
I was like, I get a picture? And he's like, nah. And I was like, put my hand down and just walk right by me.
That boy Bangkok-y, huh?
Yeah. He did. He Shanghaied me while wearing a Shanghai Sharks hat. The same Shanghai Sharks jersey. It was at the FuegoREDD dropped like 100 points or whatever.
Oh, sure.
They had like a sale for his jersey, $10 with free shipping on Instagram. And I was like, okay.
purchase.
Yeah, back in the day when I feel like Instagram was like promoting like real cheap stuff. You know what I mean? Like they would like always try to sell you something on Instagram, like, and it was like new at that time.
Ads, always.
Yeah, but I feel like there weren't a lot of ads previously on Instagram at that time. Maybe like around like 2018, 2017, somewhere around there. Just got me fucking spending all of my high school money like all the time. They're selling a jersey, buy two, get the third one free. All right.
Hoeing you.
They were hoeing me hard, bro.
Pause.
No diddy. You guys also performed with like AVA and then Marcel Stefan too, right?
Yeah.
That must have been pretty cool. A little bit of like, I don't know how well you guys know those guys previously, but like some new communications connections.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know AVA that well. I had performed with him I think once before, and we had met, and I think probably talked on Instagram or something, but that was the first like conversation where we like really talked.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. And then Marcel, I didn't really get to talk to like that, but you know, it was definitely love when I was performing and when he was performing.
Yeah.
Just like eye contact type shit, because I could tell he was killing it. Like he was going.
I say my boys, Jesus Christ, Al and Chad. I hung out with them, and they were like, "You got to get this dude Marcel Stefan on the podcast. He was fucking killing it. He's nasty.
He's nasty, bro. Yeah. Like they forgot. Something happened with one of his last songs, so he had to like. He was like, "I'm gonna do an acapella," and then he was like, "All right, let me get the crowd involved." And like, he was like, it was just and while he was rapping over it,
that's
he was
hard.
going crazy.
I say because I had.
I was like, all right, this is tough. Bars too.
Yeah, I say he's tough.
He's a rapper.
He opened for Joyner before.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, because I told the story when I was with Al, because we like went on like a rant for like 30 minutes talking shit about Mosquito Squad, pretty much. Like not really like talking shit, but like just like negatively talking about Mosquito Squad, which we probably shouldn't have in hindsight because like they're not that bad. But anyways. But anyways, I met some kid while I worked there for like the month that I worked there named Corbin. And
Blue?
That's fucking, I think Al said the same shit. And fucking, he told me that he was boys with this Marcel kid. And that he opened for Joyner and that we have to make music with him because he's nasty as fuck. He's nasty. You guys working with him.
Bro, yeah. And that was my first time meeting Aviate. So.
He's a cool dude. I've been just like, in like miscommunication with him. Like I just like will miss his text or something like that, and then like,
terrible.
Dude, I'm so fucking bad.
You see how I am when you text us about the pod, bro?
No,
I'd be like in and out of
I assumed that it was just the same shit that I do, where it's like, well, I was saying, I was explaining it to someone the other day. I was like, I have such bad, like, I don't know if it's ADD or ADHD or whatever the fuck. My attention span is so small for shit. So like, I'll get the text, I'll see it. I'll mean to respond to it, and then something else either happens on my phone or happens in life that I just like completely forget. And then I have other texts that come in, and then it's just like I just don't like at the end of the week or whatever point in time, I just go through and I go, fuck, I have 27 messages. You know? Like I have like some of my bigger group chats on like silent, so like I don't have to like deal with them like fucking the pinging and shit like on my computer, and I'll like go on like 200 messages. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Not catching up with that.
Did somebody die? Like, what? 200 messages?
Them niggas.
Yeah.
What is that? NSW?
Yeah. What?
Hey, you was about to say the same shit.
NSW?
NSFW.
Yeah.
Not safe for work.
Oh. Is that some like fucking like Reddit shit?
Oh, bro, it's like
I don't really know where that saying like the abbreviation comes from. It's just like just don't open this around your coworkers type shit.
Bro, I had one of the worst moments of that all the time. My boy Mario, the kid I was talking about, went to New York with, the instigator. The instigator, yeah. I hope he doesn't hate me for that now. Airing out his business. I guess it was our business. He made it everyone's business. So I guess it's public knowledge. But anyways. He is one of the funniest fucking kids I've ever met in my entire life. He will send you the funniest shit all the time. And he sent me some shit where it was like somebody died and it was somebody important. I was like, no fucking way. And I was at the front desk of my job, and I swear to God on everything that I was this close to showing. I'd be like, no way, he just died. And I like clicked the link and I went to go like show who it was. And I clicked the link and it's that big black dude with the fucking gigantic fucking forearm dick. And it's just a picture of that. And I'm literally like in lunge to show them. I'm like, no, never mind. Sorry, they got me with a joke.
No.
It was crazy.
That's hilarious. You gotta have that pop up on the pod.
Yeah. I'll put like the edited version of it in the corner, bro. That was fucked up.
No, that's nasty work.
Yeah, it was nasty work. He set me up bad.
Merry Christmas.
Oh.
But no, I'm bad at texting and responding to people in general.
Usually, I'm pretty good at responding. If you text me at work, I'm not answering it. And usually, if you text me, it's for like people usually just like questions and like just situations.
Yeah.
Like, are you free for this and shit?
I feel like I'm more apt to answer it at work because like the moments that I'm not doing anything, I'm like just like looking at my phone or whatever, just like take a look at what's going on, like to
I don't like
pass the time.
Killing time.
Yeah, me like I work in the kitchen, so like I don't want to be like greasy ass gloves. I don't want to touch my phone.
Fair enough.
Taking gloves on and off all the time, so I'm like, I'll just talk to y'all niggas later.
I guess my previous jobs leading up to like this new one was all like front desk jobs, so like
pretty easy to be on your phone.
Yeah, there's downtime. Like when I got hired for this first one, like my GM who like just hired me to do a new job was like, you're gonna have time to be on your phone. Right. And it's like as long as like you're not doing it in front of like people that are like trying to check in or do shit or whatever, guests.
Yeah, do your job.
Yeah, just be respectable about it.
Yeah.
Because like I would have like we had like an overhanging desk. It was like a big like granite counter thing, and it kind of like overhang. And I would put my phone. I have like the case that kind of like holds it up, and I'd put it in the corner, and I'd have like NBA game, like Celtics were playing or something like that, or like UFC was on. I had that shit on. Like you'd come out, and like you would say a word, and what's the problem?
Yeah.
I feel like that's like every person at like a front desk job. They gotta have their like setup.
One time I pulled up. Me and my girl were staying in New Jersey for like a card show, and I was like working the card show. So like we stayed at the hotel that it was at. And it's actually pretty cool. We saw LT at the Lawrence Taylor. Like he was pulling in, and I was like, "LT!"
Yeah. Fuck.
He was like, "Fuck off." It was like 1 a.m, dude. I was like coming back from smoking in my car. LT was like pulling up. Yeah, he was like, But anyways, when I go to check in, I walk in, and like there's like he's probably like our age kid, like working the desk. And he just has like the Nets game going like right here on the keyboard of his computer, and I'm like standing there, like maybe 30 seconds, and the guy next to him had to be like, "Yo," and like smacked his arm. Yeah,
I was
like, "Oh shit!" I've never seen that happen, but yeah, that was jokey. I was like, I started like watching the game, like on his. I started being like, "Oh, what's going on now?"
This is what we're doing.
Yeah, must have been a tight one. He was intent pause. Jesus Christ. Come on, I can't say a fucking word around this guy, man. He's gonna catch me with everything.
Must have been a tight one.
It must have been a close game. Is that better for you? You gonna pause me on that one too?
If we want to get down to it, I guess so. Nah.
He's gonna find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way with you in the pause.
Hey, bro. I just gotta stay up on game, bro. I'm like, hey, yo.
We didn't even talk about the Kendrick diss.
Nah, we didn't.
Craziness.
It's a huge topic.
Very huge.
It might have been one of the best disses of all time.
Best disses? I wouldn't say best diss. It's definitely like, I say it's like top 10 disses, maybe. Because Ether to Jay-Z is, ugh.
It's up there. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard a diss that deconstructed a person.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like, just dissected. Like, yo, everything that you stand for, your whole man just got picked the fuck apart. Like, I've never heard that shit before. It's usually like, fuck you, fuck this that you do, this shit's trash, like whatever.
No,
but
from start to finish, before he even went in on the beat switch, he was like, don't tell lies about me, and I won't tell truth about you. And then he goes in and proceeds to just
do that.
Do exactly what he said he
wasn't
don't
going
do.
To.
Talking about how the first time they met, he was all...
I want to pull up the lyrics for it.
Bro, because that shit was crazy. The funniest part in the whole shit, nigga said, when you see, you take a picture with Sexy Red, It's like looking at two bad bitches. Yeah. I cry every time I hear it.
I think even like down to the name.
Beep beep.
Was like it's a subliminal.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I was like starting to get into that deep dive about dissecting, like, you know how Genius does it.
Yeah.
There's people on TikTok who do the same. Oh yeah. Who do the same shit, just break it down super deep. And I was like, this is a little bit much for me.
Get to the real crazy part here. He says just some of the craziest shit.
Okay, let's play.
You got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house like I'm Joe.
Joe
Hellcat
Jackson
made his homeboys and them sell they soul.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone want to be demon till they get chipped.
Yeah.
Come on, the fuck, where to go? God damn you, Genius, with the goddamn ads. You gotta kill that. I mentioned it another time before. Kill it. Don't fucking stop all that advertising.
That's ridiculous.
Don't throw it in the middle of the screen while I'm trying to read something. The fuck? Get chipped by throwaway. I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame.
For real.
I say I'm not.
And then he did like what he said.
This one was crazy too. I'll let you read that.
Somebody told him that you got a ring. I'm ready to double the ring.
Yeah. I'd rather that than let a Canadian nigga make pot turn in his grave.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was like, wow.
That was crazy. Well, that was also the thing, it was like subliminal and very direct at the same time.
You know, I was somebody told me. So in
I love him to death in 8 bars, like spraying that.
Yes,
yeah,
just
the
to
one
finish
before
it.
That one's crazy,
bro.
There's 3 girls left, and I've seen 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage.
Come on, somebody told me that Pac line is diss to J. Cole, because Cole in Might Delete Later, I forgot what song is it. He says, "Hit him up like I'm Tupac's twin," and somebody was like, maybe that's a diss at Cole.
and
But I was thinking Drake originally first, because like
AI.
Yeah.
He posted like the AI as Tupac diss.
Yeah.
You like, which is I thought was corny to rap in AI when you're a rapper yourself.
Corny as fuck.
Personally, I'm not. I don't know. And then he goes like straight into
When he said Cole and
name
Albino
dropping.
was selfish.
Yeah. I pray they were my real friends. If not,
Not
YNW
YNW
Melly.
Melly. Come
That's
on.
crazy.
RP.
I don't like pumping shit at Pharrell for real. I don't like pumping shit at Pharrell for him. I inherit the beef.
Yeah, fuck that.
Y'all fuck with that pushing T. Let me see how you push a T.
You think about
Better off spinning again on him. You think you pushing me? He's Terrence Thorne and I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. Yeah, that's crazy.
Come on, K Dot.
Nah, yeah.
You know he was going crazy in here. He said you was. He said you gonna make me bring back Puff.
Well, I saw a video that came out. Lil Wayne from like back in the day talking about. He's like, keep singing about girls because. You know, he ain't in the streets like that.
Yeah.
Don't talk about killing people and shit. Like he was just like joking around about like you guys, you know, keep singing about girls, bro. Like talk about. What
bro was also talking about his dad, telling him how like his dad be wiping people or some shit like that.
I also didn't like the whole like. I don't know. I don't know how you guys think that it started, and I am assuming other than just like the messages sent through music. That I think Drake has like ownership of their catalog.
Yeah.
Somehow has like a TDE and or like just Kendrick. Like, you know, Michael Jackson did that shit previously.
He does.
Like, he would buy out he bought out like Eminem's catalog after Eminem was talking shit to Mike Jack. Like he would just do shit like that because it's like pity.
Yeah. He owns
like,
some.
not pity, but like
petty shit.
Petty
shit.
Yeah, petty.
Petty shit.
Some substantial part of
That was very dumb.
his shit. Yeah, he owns quite a bit of it.
I'm assuming because I saw he had like a huge deal. I think it happened a while back now, like where he bought like millions of dollars worth of music from different studios and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it somehow was inherited or owned by Rick Ross and everyone else who's teaming up against them.
Mm-hmm.
The Crody part's the craziest part.
Yeah.
To me, like the
mimicking
the accent.
Yeah, accent.
Yeah. But also, do you see like there's a live stream of him on Stake, and he's talking to whoever like the person is. I can't really see it because of the way that they edited the reel, but it was him saying like, "That's my cat's name, Crody," and he's like, "But you gotta say it like that, Crody." You gotta say it like that. And he's like telling the dude, he's like, "But you gotta say it like that though." And the guy says, "He's like, yeah, good." And then he's like drinking like a spritzer or whatever, fucking Turks and Caicos.
Of course.
Fuck, dude. There's so many.
You know nothing about that.
It's such a long song.
Oh,
right there.
Yeah, it's Crody. Don't speak on the family, Crody. You can get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me and my family, Crody. Someone gonna bleed in your family, Crody. I be at New Hope King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blamey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just that flow that he catches. I don't even know what you would call that.
Triplet.
Triplet? That's a triplet, yeah. I'd be at New Hope King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blamey, Crody.
Come on.
Quick triplet.
Tell me you're cheesing, fam. We can do this right now on camera, Crody. Pause. Wow, nothing from you on that one, huh?
I was reading the links. I was in there. Pause.
It's ridiculous.
We don't want to hear you say nigga no more.
That shit is crazy.
I also think
apart. Oh yeah, go back to that real quick. The beam on am I battling Ghost or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel Osteen. Funny, he was in a film called AI. My Sixth Sense telling me to off him. That shit was crazy,
bro.
I also think that
off him niggas is dick riders.
I mean, it's obvious. It's pretty like popular at the moment, but We Don't Trust You.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of shit in there that even the like interludes and the little, I don't know what you would call them, like what you put at the end of a song.
The outros?
Like an outro, but like not even an outro,
skit.
like a skit almost that he has in there, where it's like, it's constant. It's like the same dude, I'm pretty sure, who's just talking shit about Drake the whole time. And I think it was like a straight, like the guy on YouTube was just straight, like probably like in the comment being like, Drake's a bitch, whatever the name of the video was. Because like, he's just talking shit about Drake being like, I don't know what y'all listen to, but in the hood, we ain't fucking with that shit. I don't know what y'all listen to. And it's like, like the outro of a couple different songs and shit. And it's all like, not very subliminal, but like very directed straight towards Drake. And I just think that
shut your whole ass up, make some drugs.
Yeah.
Make some drugs, nigga.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, Drake was very, very direct. The whole thing.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to hide a single thing. And I think
that's why I like,
to make a great diss, you need the subliminal as well as the direct.
That's why I say like push-ups.
What do I know about it?
Yeah, push-ups was a great diss, and I won't take that away from him because that was a good one. Like, it's also like catchy, like who Drake is, he does shit like that. But Kendrick's is just literally dissecting him bit for bit for bit, bro. It's like you talking about shit like Drake kind of uses what we as people already know about Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like talking about his wife and shit and how he's like cheating, but like Kendrick's like, nigga, like, well, I'm talking about shit we did, like what happened between us, why we don't talk no more, why we're not cool, folks. So it's just great. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know shit about a diss because I don't have beef with anybody to write a diss about them.
I did.
I just think that like
I wrote it.
I don't know. I thought that the statement bars that Kendrick has in his two now verse and song are just like a higher tier in my eyes.
Yeah.
Like the Prince and the Mike Jack.
Yeah.
Like, because he's always comparing himself to Mike
like,
Jack every fucking time.
These are
Prince
my words.
Live,
this is what
Jack.
The culture feeling, bro. Like,
yeah, that was tough. This is what the culture feels.
He's like, because everybody really has the same idea.
I mean, it's true. I think that whatever Drake does is always gonna pop.
Yeah,
he's Drake. It's just like a
matter. And that's what
he's made catchy shit for.
And that's what Kendrick's saying.
Decades.
He's like, I'm not gonna take away your credibility, like when it comes to music.
Yeah.
Keep making them songs.
Doing that. Making my hands wave, and there won't be no threats.
And there will be no threat.
For real.
Like,
but stay in your lane, like, know who you are. And that's the thing, is like, he stepped against the poet. Kendrick Lamar is not just...
Like, the fact that he picked him apart in the beginning with the poem, like, tight.
Yeah, I was killing him.
Like, I'm a master... What did he say? I'm masterist? Like, masterist? And you're a pacifist. We can get into this, but I'll just save it for...
I still got it up.
Save it friendly or something like that.
We just gotta go to ad real quick one more time. We'll be right back. Our sponsor for PTP is Flippin' Ships. Flippin' Ships was founded by CEO Jason Reynolds during late quarantine, and Jason is in the business of providing you with entertainment. Whether you're looking for a restored boat in great condition you can take on the lakes, or if you're interested in watching the process go down, Jason's got it all. His TikToks show the process in an entertaining way for all ages, but check out his YouTube videos because they show every detail of the flip. Check him out on TikTok and YouTube for some at-home or on-the-go entertainment. His handle is Flippin' Ships. That's flipping without the G, ships. And be on the lookout for these flip ships soon on Facebook and Instagram. All right, we're back. Let me pull up the intro to that.
Yeah, I'm just sitting next to Fuego. It's different when we talk about this because I know Drake a big inspiration.
Yeah, some superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and inspiring. You're moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. I calculated you're not as calculated. I calculate you're not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Fabricating stories on my family front because you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. Yeah, you're not a rap artist. You can say I'm artist with the hopes of being accepted. That's fucking crazy. Tommy Hilfiger stood up, but FUBU never had been on your.
You don't understand it being at the bottom, baby.
Yeah.
I make music that electrify. I make music that pacify.
I can double down on that line, but spare you the time. That's random acts of kindness. That's because he's talking about like Millie Bobby Brown and pacify. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Know you a master manipulator and a habitual liar too. But don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell no truths about you.
And then that breakdown is crazy too.
Yeah, it's just that's what I mean. It's just insane. But it's funny because my boy, I was like, they sampled my homie. I did a food review not too long ago, Asian Imperial with my homie Pizza, and fucking he was like, sheesh, sheesh. He did it like 3 times, and they did it in 3 times in 2 different sections.
Oh, that shit's that funny.
It was
too good.
We're planning on Drake's downfall, so
yeah. I'm not. I mean, I love Drake, but I haven't listened to other than I listened to his Return. I listened to Push Up, but I haven't listened to like he comes on. I skip.
I don't really like
J. Cole's though. I loved it.
7 Minute Drill.
That was insane.
That was great. It
wasn't 7 minutes though, so it was the subliminal message. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it might be because he's very deep.
Yeah.
Like Kendrick's deep, but I think he loosens it up for people because like even when I'm sure you guys feel the same way, sometimes you write some shit and you're like, no one's gonna even understand what the reference is on this, you know? And I think he not like dumbs it down for us, but like presents it in a way
so that
everyone can kind of catch on to it. Yeah, you know what I mean? If you're like intelligent enough to like recognize the pattern kind of idea that he's doing or whatever it is. Yeah. But with like J. Cole, sometimes I don't think he gives a fuck. I think he'll say something, but if you can dissect this, you can dissect it. Yeah. Like I'm saying the shit.
I agree.
You know, so I think maybe the 7 minute drill might be some sort of subliminal something that we don't, because it was like a 2-minute song.
Yeah.
So I was like a little confused.
I like 7 Minute Drill. It was good warning shots. Like he's like in the song, it's just like
he's gonna respond now.
I haven't listened to it since they took it down, but it was smooth. Yeah, it was smooth.
Oh, it's down now?
Yeah, because he took it out after he apologized.
Yeah, see, I think that's the funniest joke is that like J. Cole like not confessed, but like acknowledgement of something wrong.
Yeah.
And then O.J. Simpson died. You know, it's like it was pretty crazy. It was like a tweet that came out where it was like funny that J. Cole takes responsibility for something and then O.J. Simpson dies the next day or something like that. But he's gonna have to respond now. I mean, unless he's like really sticking to his apology.
He gotta stick to his apology.
Because like fucking, he put his name straight up.
Yeah, he gotta leave it alone though. Because
I think that's what Cole's gonna do though.
Another body.
Yeah,
I think that's Cole. He's just like
I always respected, but Cole. Like I don't think it was as bitch of a move.
No,
as people.
As a man, I understand. Like I understand it, especially being very religious. He said like it felt spiritually wrong with him having that song out. So like
misaligned.
Yeah, it just wasn't
from a non-religious standpoint.
But from an artist standpoint, I said what I said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to you I'm gonna talk to you in private, but I said what I said.
I feel like they're two men who like are actual men.
Yeah,
I mean?
They're friends. I think like they're chill.
Maybe not friends.
But not friends, but like
they have so many tracks with each other that were like unreleased. Back in the day,
a whole album,
the whole 2010s, like early 2010s. Like I'm trying to think, like the Black Friday.
What?
Like,
yeah.
That track is crazy.
Yeah, and like I said, not friends, but like
acquaintances. Yeah. Well, Kendrick can put anyone in the body bag.
Yeah, that's why J. Cole need to leave him.
alone.
The coolest part about this beef for me personally is that my dad is a huge K-Dot fan, but he doesn't give a fuck about like what's going on in the rap game kind of thing. He just likes the music. But the dude who got him into K-Dot, my cousin, he's like a little bit older than my dad, and he's like the coolest dude ever. And he got him into K-Dot, and they went to like a show together. He's been texting me like every time something happens, being like, "Yo, K-Dot is murdering people right now." He's like, he says,
"Slaughter."
If this pulls up like my phone messages, right here. Yeah, okay. Dick riders dropping to their knees in Costco parking lots. Kendrick is diabolical.
OVO in shambles. OVO in shambles for real.
Johnny's the best. He's the best.
I got no
response. I didn't even
matchup.
Kind of thing where like me and Al, you guys are talking about the way you guys work and like make music and that connection you guys have. That's like what me and Al have with the podcasts, where it's just like anytime me and him can sit here for an hour and a half and just be fools, you know, and just have a great time. So like we'll send each other the same meme without even realizing it. Like we won't look and we'll just send each other, and then we'll realize we just sent each other the same exact thing. He literally texted me within minutes like, "Kendrick fucking cooked." And then I sent him that without even realizing it, thinking like maybe he didn't see it yet because it was within the hour. But it's literally like he was talking about Rashad, but we were talking about, I sent him push-ups too.
Rashad, Isaiah?
Yeah, Isaiah Rashad.
House of Blues concert?
Yeah, that's what he was
trying to go.
I think he got us tickets because he was like,
they're selling quick. I think I got a copy.
Rashad in Boston, June 7th. You down?
Yeah, I'm about to be there, bro.
He's like, let me see if I can get your pops. And he calls his boy Uncle Scotty. He's Scotty's jokes, different Scotty, but he's like, so they can pretend to fuck with Zay. He knows this shit. Like, the coolest thing is like he's like 40, like mid to like late 40s, and he like texted me, Sevilla Demo and THIB are also insane, but nothing beats Sun's Tirade. It's a very accurate statement for somebody, you know, who's of that age that it's like of music or that would be considered music our age. You know what I mean? Because music is really, it's for all ages. It is. You can consume it at whatever age. I'm going to be consuming rap until the day I die. But like, it's just weird. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have these conversations very often with like a middle-aged man who can keep up with the rap game and like, you know what I mean?
And so tastefully.
Yeah,
too,
exactly. That was the
Rashad.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We talking about civilians.
Nah, he has like
Sun's Tirade. That's fire.
I went to New York with him the last time, which was just crazy because he's like the best time in the whole world. This guy, like he owns a bunch of restaurants, so he like knows the restaurant business and like his way around stuff, and like he's just like he's a smooth operator in whatever he does. Like he's just the man at all times. And he's just fucking like, we drove him home. He took a train for 24 hours. This is the kind of guy we're talking about. Took a train in, got there at 4 p.m. in New York, and then we left at 4 p.m. the next day because we had already been there for a couple days. So like it was crazy.
Monster.
And so we drove him back to Boston. He had aux in my car the whole ride home. He was playing heat
Bangers.
like nothing but like classics. I'm talking like not just like the Spotify or like iTunes play. He made like a playlist of shit that we would be like, what? You know this?
Dead ass.
It was very impressive.
Fire.
That's
Fire.
cool.
So that's cool.
In the fan.
You have to meet Johnny sometime.
Word.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Well, let's wrap it up, though. I want to make some music. I want to kick it.
Make some music, bro.
Say that, boy. Let's get it.
Play some more COD too, maybe, while we're doing it. Nothing like playing some Call of Duty, man.
I was getting smacked.
Dude, yeah. When they pulled up, I was in the middle of a 35 kill game in my underwear.
Stupid.
Yeah,
I hopped in and got wiped.
When I texted, I had been playing. Yeah. Oh my god! I saw a video of the "What does your gun sound like?" and it was like it was the funniest video I'd ever seen.
But
then it got to some kid and he's like, I just want to fucking kill everybody, and then fucking he goes on like a 30-minute stare, and then the guy's like on the camera's like, yo, like
you good?
You good? Like you just have like a breakdown? Like what the fuck's going on? He's like, and then like ends it like that. It was jokes.
My boy forgot his character.
Yeah.
literally.
Oh.
Yeah, I texted you guys like, let me know when you guys are pulling up. And then I like rolled over and played Call of Duty until you showed up for like an hour.
Tough.
That was
tough.
All right.
Well, let's wrap it up. Well, leave it how I always leave it. Peace and believe in yourselves, and we'll catch y'all later. Deuces.
Deuces.